What is ICS? Why does every certified organic farm need one? Does APEDA supports the entire ICS system and its certification process? 60 farmers, then in a single day. Now, is it possible for a mandator to work into multiple ICS system?
From seed to certification, it is the system that builds the trust unit. Going organic is easy, but certified organic, that's where the true quality and trust begins. This is Smriti Pattnaik from Quality Department of Green Jeeva. And today, we will uncover the hidden forces that drive organic success. ICS making certification clearer than ever. Welcome to Green Jeeva's official podcast. You have probably heard of organic, but certified organic is what makes the difference. Certified organic products are grown without harmful chemicals and synthetic fertilizers, following organic standards for sustainability. This certification is achieved through an internal control system, ICS, which makes all members of a grower group follow the same organic standards. And at Green Jiva, we have worked with the grower groups globally, and we know how challenging it can be to keep up with the updated policies and certification demand. If you are a part of grower group handling inspections or preparing for certification, then this episode is definitely for you. Today, we will dive into how ICS work, what matters, what changes, and a lot more ins and outs of the system. Joining us today is Smriti Ranjan Panda, ICS manager, who brings hands-on insight about working with the grower groups and certification body. Welcome, Smuti.
Thank you, Sai. I would love to share the insight about ICS to our audience.
Okay, then there are a set of questions for you explaining about ICS and its systems. Now, shall we start?
Yeah.
Okay. The first question is, can you explain in simple terms about internal control system, like why it is important for organic certification?
Look, ICS is major part in all over across the global world, and nowadays everyone try to bring ICS in mandatory part. Every mandator try to goes into the ICS because ICS is internal control system where the bond between the mandator and the farmer. Because how nowadays we are the generation now we don't know about the cultivations and all. That's the part where the starting where the seeding to harvesting each and every state we know in the ICS, and also the all the uh, our clients and all detail know about the cultivation of the farmers and each and every state. With the our customers also find the each and purity of the certification with every certification regulatory part.
Okay, this gave a brief idea about ICS. Now, as you mentioned about grower group, can you explain how ICS is related with the grower group? How ICS helps organic certification for multiple farmers?
Yeah, in ICS there are multiple farmers. All the farmers who came into our grower group section in ICS internal control systems, that the mandator should register all the farmers at, at first with that the minimum farmers in our standards that is 25 farmers, and in maximum there is anything that is 500 or 5,000. There is no limit on that, and each farmer should register with one mandator only, not the multiple mandator. And in our ICS, every farmers bring the trust and should loyal with the mandator, and also mandator who should help the given the different training and all the sessions with our farmers, and they also responsible for each and every farm should be goods and cultivate the whatever the mandator should do, as the different opportunity it gives to our farmers, and farmers also love to join the ICS different ICS groups. And nowadays, as I previously mentioned, that all the farmers want to join the mandator. Mandator is simple that who run the ICS. That's the mandator.
Okay, got your answer. But can you explain briefly about what is mandator? How mandator works with ICS to ensure certificate compliance?
Yeah, just look. Mandator means simple, and in simple term for our audience that one person is there and who runs the one company, like that. One person is our mandator, and one company, one whole employees are their farmers who run that ICS. and who invest and who give their everything to that ICS. That's called manager. Who run everything, whose employs everything. That's the ICS manager.
Got it. Okay. Next question. What is the connection between the mandator and certification body? Can you please explain what is mandator working with the certification body to ensure that the grower group is certified or not? Before that, please give us a brief idea about certification body also.
Okay. The certification body is simple that who inspect our all the ICS form, and the CVs are mostly agencies. Different, some are private and some are governments also, and that depend upon the our mandator who choose private agencies or government agencies, and they came and just audit, and they give us the scopes which is the proof of our ICS is organic or not. The first question is your that what is the connection between the mandator and the our CV and the C. Look, they both are major part. They both role the major part, and in whole ICS, the vital role play first is farmer, second is CV, and third is our mandator. Okay, as you mentioned that CV give us the whole the documentation and everything should be clear. This and the mandator all the documents of the farmers to farm level documents, and look each farmer's documents everything they given to the CV, and CV verify that all the documents. After that they give the scope.
Now, the next question. What is the link between CB and APEDA? How does APEDA support the certification process for organic farmers and growers?
Look, if you saw that first, as if I first say that ICS and mandator and then the CVs, the three whole part sequence with the one major father, that is APEDA. APEDA comes in the government, and they run everything you for the organic standards. One tracenet is there, that the major website where everything, each and every document of then that ICS and the mandated documents through the uh, that tracenet website, and through tracenet each and every major part whose that APEDA rule runs everything very smoothly, and for the better streamlined, they run that, and APEDA clear that does all the for the sequence that APEDA is the first, and after that APEDA handle all the CVs for rules and regulations, and then CV rules and CV runs every rules and regulation for the different ICS and managers. That the sequence where the ICS run like that.
Okay, a very clear answer. Now, next question. Can you share any recent updates from APEDA which is relevant to our certification bodies and like organic certification?
Yeah. Uh, Recently, APEDA changed the whole process of questioning, and they brings up the 2.0 version in the mobile app. That's the solid thing what do recently APEDA, and they complies all the manual things whatever previously, and now all the things comes under the one single app, and through app everything is delivered complies easy for the better and easy streamline, and now organic standards also changes by the APEDA, and major thing changes like that. Previously electric bill is not mandatory for the ICS office, but now you should provide that electric bill of the ICS office for the registration, and through which the every sign is now comes under e-sign in e-mudra in Tresnet. That is very very necessary and needed, and these are the some changes, and also more changes are there with which in organic standards, major in organic standards are changes also, and yes, this will help our farmers and also the different grower groups, mandators who run the ICS. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, now everything is compiled in an app only.
Yeah, in a single app. In that the previously website for TraceNet is very complex, very complicated, but now it's in 2.0 version that is relevant. Very good.
Sounds great. Now, what is the role of an internal inspector within the ICS system? How many farmers can one internal inspector manage?
as you say that what is the role of internal inspector? Internal inspector is the major part in ICS. Uh, for our audience in ICS, first is our approval committee. After that, the ICS manager. Then comes under the purchase manager. Then field officer. Then internal inspector. Then our comes under farmers. The farmers should that one internal inspector have their max to max for me as I visual that 10 farmers should cover in a single day.
Okay. And then, what record must be kept in farm level to ensure compliance with organic certification?
Look, yeah, that the farm level documents like farm diary is mandatory. Mandatory in, because farm diary, checklist, and the training records of farmers and staffs. After that, various like pest management, how weed management, and the water source, how the water source, what is the water sourcing of that farmers, and the farmers should know about the organic standards. In we saw that in the farm diaries, the in each farm diary, the back side of the farm diary should be the organic standards of the NPOP and NOP and different whatever the APEDAs show. That
The next question is, how do grower group and mandator work together to maintain the organic quality?
yeah, nice question. This is and the measure is that the collaboration between these two is a major part and should be good and trustworthy. That the farmers should ignore not given any single chemicals in their farms. That each and every farm should be clean and clear, and the farmers who came to across all the they are sowing, they are weeding, they are harvesting, and after the post harvest management is the major part in the in this ICS the farmers group. And the ICS also ICS documents and ICS should each and every step should be give told to their mandator, and the collaboration which each the should be shown in the documents, and the documents should be also up to date. That's
Okay. Now, is it possible for a mandator to work into multiple ICS system?
yeah. Is it possible? But there is a condition
Okay.
uh, that one mandator they can run multiple ICs, but different ICs name. That should that not be one ICS single name that multiple ICs run. And also for a single ICS, one single ICS manager is not one that ICS manager goes to the another ICS. That's not single ICS and single ICS manager. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we move to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. How often should a farmer be inspected by an internal inspector? Like, what is the entire process of conducting this inspection?
Uh, yearly twice,
Okay.
one in Kharif season and one in Rabi season. The internal inspector should go to the farm and inspect each and every farm individually, and each corner of the farms should verify and all the documents of the farmers, and they taken the sign of the farmer, and after that gradually that brings the all the documents of the farm, they given to the field officer. Then the field officer should pass through the ICS manager, and after that ICS manager pass through that the approval committee. That the whole process of this internal inspection.
Okay. That internal inspection also goes on. Now, the last question. What are the different roles in an ICS system? Elaborate about IQS manager, a field manager, and also internal inspector.
First is IQS manager.
Okay.
Look, here you say that IQS manager and ICS manager both are same. That IQS manager is internal quality system manager.
Okay.
And ICS manager is internal control system. Both are same. But here this ICS manager who supervise all the ICS, supervise each and every farmers, their staffs, their internal inspector. They supervise and they are document all the verify by ICS manager. The main culprit of the ICS is ICS manager, and who internal or in the external audit who supervise the all the audits, that is ICS manager. Next is field officer. The field officer is the second position in ICS. in an ICS, that field officer with farmers relationship should be good, and uh, a field officer known the field very well before rather than the other staffs who in the ISIS join, and they given the all the opportunity to the farmers, like the verification, the documentation, and also how they grow good in the cultivation, and and different crops, also the crops ideas and the knowledge of the different how the cultivation good, and the cultivation, post harvest management, how they, and the training to the farmers, and different how some farmers also exit in the ICS, and they supervise them and they talk with them.
Hmm.
That's the position of the field officer. And after at last, the internal inspector. Internal inspector is just inspect twice in a year, and the particular day they inspect each and every farmers. Previously I already said, and each farmer, he can individually inspect, and then they sign the all the checklist and fill the checklist by the farmers and the farm diaries also. And they, if any farmers supervising non-compliance activities doing, then they should pass to the field officer, and how I field officer pass to the ISIS manager. That's the process of the internal instructor.
Okay. Thank you so much, Smuti Ranjan Panda. And with this, we wrap up the entire question answer round session. Hope you guys have a clear idea about what is ICS, how it works, what is the system, management, CB, APEDA, everything. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the world of organic certification and the crucial role that ICS plays in maintaining the integrity of organic practices. We have learned that ICS is not just a system, it is the backbone of organic certification for grower groups. A big thank you to Smuti Ranjan Panda for sharing valuable insight about the first hand experience about working with the grower group and also the certification body. Thank you, Smuti. Thank you for tuning in to Green Jiva's official podcast. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and stay committed towards sustainability.